Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Thursday, February 12th. So with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts. So we have my Libra Queen, my gorgeous Moon, and my Icy Chili. Hey, ladies.
What's
Hey,
up?
good morning.
I am having a pretty good day. Actually, woke up with had a really productive meeting earlier with some some other podcasters about using the benefits of AI and podcasting. Some good ideas, some bad, but it was a pretty productive meeting. But what I'm looking to do, and for some reason I don't know why it didn't make it to my notepad, but let me find it. But for today's Black History Month honor, I'm going to highlight the where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She's actually the founder of Spectacular Magazine, a Durham-based magazine. And if y'all would just give me one moment, I will get that information for y'all. Here she is, Miss Phyllis Coley. And let me put her. I don't know. Stop smoking, Derek, so you can get the correct shit on your notepad. 'Cause something told me I put this link on my notepad, but I guess I didn't, honey. So
It's
stop
one of them
smoking.
you thought about it too hard and you forgot to do it.
But it's okay. I was able to find it quickly thanks to that history. And I'm going to share this link here from discoverdurham.com that does a great piece on Phyllis Coley. And you all see here Phyllis Coley, a Durham native, highlighting the achievements of Black people. So we're going to highlight this highlighter here. So give me one second. Let me share my screen with her pretty self. So the founder of Spectacular Magazine created a platform to uplift her community. And this is Miss Coley here, alive and well. You see her Instagram is Phyllis_Coley. And let me just skip to where it goes straight to her bio. So Phyllis Coley, the founder of the Durham-based Spectacular Magazine, is fueled by and understands the value of representation. She learned early on that more representation was necessary to reduce negative stereotypes and devoted her career to highlighting the achievements of Black people. If a Black person did anything negative, it made the front page. If they did something great and got an award, it was on the last page, said Phyllis. After working in the entertainment field for several years, she decided to do something about the void she saw in the media coverage of Black people. If all the information you are fed about your skin color is negative, you can't help but to develop a negative attitude towards yourself, Phyllis said. With support from her family and storytelling tools from her professors at North Carolina Central University, NCCU, shout out to my Eagles, Phyllis set out to create a platform to uplift her community. And again, this is another photo of her with her pretty self. So, founded in 2004, Spectacular Magazine is an online source for culture, sports, events, and entertainment news that impacts people of color. Together with her son, Lawrence Davis III, the magazine's president and marketing director, and a talented team, Phyllis focuses on telling positive stories often overlooked by the media. The Black Centered magazine also hosts annual events to honor and commemorate the achievements of African Americans. Spectacular Magazine allows me to share positive information which aligns with my passions, said Phyllis. Passions that include enlightening folks through the dissemination of fact based information, empowering people through encouragement, and entertaining the masses with community events. In addition to her role as CEO of Spectacular Magazine, she also serves as NC State Juneteenth Director under the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation, Inc., NJOF. NJOF is recognized by the 400-year Commission of African American History and the Library of Congress, and was instrumental in the passage of Juneteenth Independence Day legislation. Juneteenth, uh, uh, I have never seen that word before. Is that portmanteau? uh I'm sorry, that word. That of June and 19 marks the day enslaved people in Texas learned that they were legally free. 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation declaring that all enslaved Black people were free was signed. While it has been celebrated by many African Americans for years, it's a day for all Americans to learn, reflect, and grow from this nation's history. Juneteenth became nationally recognized when President Biden declared it a federal holiday in 2021. So y'all see that here, this Durham native here, founder and CEO of Spectacular Magazine. You see, she had in hand, and she was on the board, honey, in getting Juneteenth recognized as a national holiday. So shout out to Miss Phyllis Coley, this Durham native, and yeah, check out Spectacular Magazine. All right, well that's that on that. I think we had enough classy for one day. We can just go ahead and jump into the ratchet, honey. Let's get into the tea.
Well, let's do it. Tea time.
Yes. Okay. Well, so the first story I have, so it looks like more updated Nancy Guthrie news. I just have to say, with the current head of the FBI, right? Just take any information that you get, like I don't want to say like with a grain of salt, but just consider the source, okay? I say all that to say, so the first story we're going to talk about is from TMZ. And you see where it says new video of man with similar backpack shot just before Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. So they have this video here. It says recorded just 5 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home. Is on the FBI's radar, TMZ has learned. And the timing of the video is critical. Law enforcement tells TMZ the FBI is lasering in on the man in the video who is both wearing and carrying backpacks right around the time of the kidnapping. The backpack the man is carrying appears to have reflective straps, similar to the ones the apparent kidnapper was wearing as he approached Nancy's front door. It's unclear if the reflectors are on the shoulder straps or on the side of the backpack. TMZ broke the story. The backpack seen at Nancy's house is a Walmart Ozone trail hiker, and that has now been confirmed by authorities. The man in the new video is trying to enter a locked gate to no avail. He was recorded on a residence Ring camera at 1:52 a.m. Now, when law enforcement held a news conference last week, they said Nancy's Nest camera disconnected at 1:47, and at 2:12 a.m., the camera software detected a person. The video the FBI released of the man approaching Nancy's door does not have a timestamp. Sources directly connected to the investigation tell TMZ the video of the man at Nancy's door was recorded at 2:12 a.m. In other words, he's the person the software detected. So the video of the man with 2 backpacks left at the scene at 1:53 a.m. before Nancy was kidnapped. If he is the kidnapper, he would have had 19 minutes to drive the 5 miles, put on his disguise, and approach Nancy's door. The FBI says they are actively investigating the video along with lots of other leads. And give me 1 second. I can share my screen and show y'all the video they're referring to. But you'll just kind of see this man look like he's wearing 2 backpacks and trying to get into a door or something, whatever the hell he's doing. So
This is strange.
like I said, look at who released the video.
Well, you know that.
Yeah, he carrying 2 backpacks, and y'all see here in this video look like he's trying to get. So this is why, I guess, because of this, that's why that he's on the FBI's radar. Child, what Ludacris say? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in the bag? The hell is going on, child?
Look, I don't know what they got going on with Nancy. I don't understand if it isn't a ransom, if they ain't trying to get something. I don't understand what the hell going on.
That makes 2 of us. I'm truly confused, or maybe all of this is out here just to cause confusion. Maybe these are decoys or something like that to really cover up what's really the fuck going on with that woman.
What they want her for? Like, what is going? What? Child.
No, this is all weird. You know what else is weird? What I find to be weird, because I'm sorry, this next story is gonna be. Oh, and again, we just want to say, we hope that Nancy is returned home safely before we move to the next story, because this next story is a whole 180. Honey.
I wonder if there were more than two targets. I mean, more than just Nancy, because he couldn't get in the lock gate of the other place. Is he just trying to
Possibly.
kidnap somebody with money? Maybe he had her scoped out in somebody else's house and he couldn't get to them and he came for her. It's just very strange.
That's a good question. You see, you asking some good questions, honey. These are the questions that the FBI need to be asking Cash Patel. But anyway.
They got the incompetency that we have to deal with.
Girl. Ugh, child. Now, speaking of something else that I happen to find strange when I said this next story is a whole 180, what I find strange is to actively date someone like Kim Kardashian, but then say that you don't want your business being out there, right? So Lewis Hamilton.
Look here. First of all, this is strange. Didn't he date her sister? Why is she dating her sister? That you know what? The people fucking crazy.
If she now, I don't remember reading. I know he's been linked to several celebrities. I can't remember that her sister was one of them or not. She probably was. I know he was heavily linked. I think he was with Nicole Scherzinger most of the time. That's who I know him to be with.
Clearly, he got a type. Lewis.
And y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Lewis Hamilton refuses to talk Kim Kardashian Super Bowl date. So there's this journalist. It looks like a British journalist. He was trying to get some information about him, and he talks about that ordeal and said that Lewis Hamilton was hush mouth about it. And I'm like, yeah, but you date her and go to the Super Bowl, like one of the most watched event. Okay, but anywho, this is what that journalist had to say about it.
Thinking, Kravitz, you chickened out of asking him about his new relationship with Kim Kardashian. Well, I can tell you he was asked that in the written press about someone. He was asked, did you enjoy your company more than the game at the Super Bowl? And he said, it's my private life. I'm not talking about that. So that's me told. I was only going to ask if Kim was going to become a tifosi, like all Ferrari fans, but I chickened out. Quite right. Okay. He was never going to give me an answer, though, was he?
Those accents are hilarious. He was never going to give me an answer, was he? No, he was not, apparently.
All I typed in was, did Lewis? First thing popped up, Hamilton date Kendall. Everybody wants to know.
You ain't got to say shit. I agree. So what? He was at the game and you saw him. You ain't got to talk about it. You're doing the right thing, Lewis.
I guess.
And the internet says no, they never dated. They were just close friends.
Yeah, I certainly believe that people deserve privacy for sure. Because especially like when him and Nicole Scherzinger were together, you didn't really hear much about that relationship. You just only knew that they were together. But this is Kim Kardashian that we're talking about. This girl takes a shit and go on Instagram Live, honey. So you think you're gonna be with her and not talk about that? You about to be on the next season of the Kardashians, whether you want to or not. So I'm just saying, like, why make that choice to date someone like her? And this is not like they know her in the industry, like they know of Kim, and that he knows her.
If he's been friends with her sister, then he knows.
There you go. So I'm like, okay, this is a strange time. That's why I just found it to be strange. But yeah, you're right. He certainly is entitled to privacy, but he's not gonna get it with her. Look like, like what do y'all Van Zant say? Does it sound like something you want? Yes. Well, let me tell you, you'll never get it. Not with Kim Kardashian, bro. Not happening.
Look, but I get it. Like, okay, we know you together. I don't need to know everything about y'all. Y'all together. Oh, great news. Good for y'all. Muscle talk. I don't care.
They about to have the nastiest breakup. Do you hear me? This is gonna be so nasty. Watch what I predicted it here on January 12th. They are going to go through a nasty breakup. She's going to say some things about him that we don't know, and that he would have preferred to keep private. Watch. That's how they do. That's how the family do.
Did you hear me? We're in February.
What I said January.
Yeah.
Stop smoking, Derek. Stop smoking.
We're in February, but yeah.
And the gag is, I said today's date at the beginning of the show, child, and still, girl,
I don't know all the people out in the world. I don't know. Guess people still, you know, you know how I feel about that whole clan.
Hmm.
I'm cool. God bless.
Me
Godspeed.
too, girl. Y'all can have it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's next. That's that on that. Speaking of dates at the Super Bowls, or should I say uncouplings at the Super Bowl, allegedly, um, Cardi B. Well, she actually just had a concert recently. You know, you see how neither one of them, neither she nor Stefan addressed if they broken up or not. So they just it looked like they're just keeping that private for now. But what she did say, and that what she won't keep private, she said she if she's her fans see any ICE agents coming to her concert, then jump their asses, honey. Make sure that because they come up with not, she said my fans ain't going for that. Jump their asses.
I got Baromex in the back.
Bear base in the back, exactly. And y'all see where it says here by way of TMZ, Cardi B jokingly threatens to jump ICE at her concert. But the gag is TMZ. I don't think she was joking. So, but let's see what she has to say about that. Let me share my screen.
She better be careful with that kind of talk.
Hmm.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha, ta 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 ta. Where are my Latinos in the motherfucking building? Where are my Ecuadorians in the building? Guatemalans in the building? Mexicans in the building? Bitch, if ICE come in here, we gonna jump their asses. Bitch, I got some berries in the back. They ain't taking my berries, bitch. Let's go.
I know that's right.
Look, you know they say you can take the girl out the Bronx, but you can't take the Bronx out that girl. And then this goes on to say, over the weekend, Cardi also praised Bad Bunny for speaking out against ICE, saying she's proud to see Latinos standing in solidarity. You'll recall Bad Bunny said ICE out while accepting an award at the Grammys, sparking backlash from conservatives, including President Donald Trump. No mystery where Cardi stands. We reached out to DHS. So far, no word back. TMZ, why the hell would you reach out to DHS?
Oh my God, they get on my nerves. They the fucking ops. Oh, they so annoying.
No DHS ain't gonna tell them nothing. But what was
Fucking dumbasses. Ugh.
a tweet on our soccer team? And he was saying how Donald Trump was supporting and praising, the soccer team. And he started reading their names.
Ooh,
All of them have foreign names. They ain't no Americans on that team.
no, I didn't see that one.
I think I don't because I thought the American team had, American players. I know foreign players come and play on American teams, but they all look like Asian, Arab, dark hair, olive skin people. I
But
thought it was fun.
that's who's playing soccer.
I thought it was fun.
Mm-mm. And you know they don't call it soccer; they call it football.
Football. I know, but that is an international sport.
Yep.
It is an international, more in America, not even America, United States, let's be more specific. They
Yeah,
don't have a presence
I don't think
in
it's the same as soccer.
football.
Like the team that he named, I don't think it's the same as like our American soccer team. It's our American football team, which is I think totally different.
Well, they do have levels. So like they
Hmm.
have the city, I guess like where they play in the United States, men and women. And then from those teams then they go to the international team. And I think they make up I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I don't watch it enough, but either way, it's international players majority, and they black and brown majority.
Mm.
I don't know what these people. I don't know. I just don't understand these white folks. Like, I'm sorry, you are the global minority. Fucking forget. Like it's like
Oh, girl, don't tell them that. They're going to get violent.
they should know it. You're
You're
the
like, oh,
global.
I'm the minority? No, how about I kill you and your whole family? You going to be the minority.
Ugh,
Mm-mm.
it's so annoying. That's why that bitch lost her job the other day. Running your damn mouth. There's no white people. Girl, y'all ain't supposed to be in every space all the time.
Girl,
Like,
and it's funny you bring that up, Boo, because that actually leads us to that's a good segue to our next story. Because we did talk about Jill Zarin, coming out to apologize for trying to criticize that halftime performance, right?
mhm.
Girl, guess who tried to get in front of it too, child?
Who?
Taylor Armstrong from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
She said something. Oh Lord.
She said, I have this link here from TMZ. She said, y'all not gonna do the Jill Zarin to me what y'all did to Jill Zarin, honey. Y'all got me fucked up. So you
Oh,
see where it says Taylor Armstrong apologized for comments about Bad Bunny Super Bowl show.
Get
oh,
her
wait,
ass fired too.
before we go forward, I looked up the American soccer team. American soccer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh, Isaias Violante, Ramon Guerrero, Luis Malagan. I think one guy on here named Henry Martin. The rest of them came from,
International.
thank you, from
Hmm.
everywhere. I'm like, but President Trump wished them luck,
Hmm.
He's the biggest idiot. He is
didn't
stuck in 1950. He is stuck in that time in the 60s when there was segregation.
he?
His mentally, that's where he is between there and the 80s. I'm
Child.
You want to
and
go back there so bad?
so well. I wish I could teleport his ass right on back there. I wish I could.
All the
Hmm.
ones that want that wish we could teleport them all, because there's a lot of people that want to go back further than that, where they can do what they used to do.
Look here, we so far past that.
I
You
think our
ain't gonna have.
president wants to go back to the old days where he was able to discriminate housing against black people and get away with it. That's what
Like
he
he
wants.
did.
Him
He
and his
want to
people.
relive his heyday. He do want to relive his heyday. Oh shit.
Alleged. I guess I should say allegedly, even though they proved it, but allegedly. Because y'all, the
Shit.
DHS ain't coming after me.
To some degree, he's already done it with erasing what he calls DEI. But now, who's the new DEI? Because
Hmm.
these people that he put in charge and hired
Oh
for
baby.
the ICE
So
people,
unqualified.
some of the worst people on the planet.
Every person under his umbrella that he has appointed, they are so unqualified for any
Hmm.
position that they hold.
Anyway,
It's embarrassing.
yep. So that's the new DEI. But okay, allegedly.
Mediocre white men getting put in positions that they
And then
are
people
not
got
qualified for.
the real minorities, honey, got to clean it up. Go ahead and clean it up, honey, so we won't die. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, I think when it comes to Jill Zarin and Taylor Armstrong, they realize they're not white men in this game, so they can't do or say what the white men do. So that's why their ass is out here apologizing.
They not in
Well,
positions of power like the
Hmm.
people who really get away with it. They're in positions
yeah,
of power. Who the fuck is Taylor
Hmm.
Armstrong anyway?
yeah. And who do you think is watching the Housewives, you dumbass?
Oh, she's a housewife?
Of Beverly Hills. Hmm.
Oh, child, please.
Who do you think is watching fucking Housewives? Y'all so fucking dumb.
She a nobody.
Like,
Only top administration officials can get away with being, saying that.
Hmm.
Because Trump
look,
said it. It was terrible. I couldn't understand a thing he said and all that. Yeah, other than that, girl, mm-mm.
Hmm.
yeah.
And Taylor Armstrong is backpedaling hard,
I bet.
apologizing after saying she was embarrassed by Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, girl. Next.
No, really, it's crazy.
Make that an email.
Okay.
Look, what is wrong with these white folks? What is wrong
Mhm.
with them?
Child.
And the statement itself, I'm just gonna read the statement and just go for and
Ooh,
go to the next story.
he
Yeah, read
is
it.
close to pulling out on the stupid show. Mm. That's one of the
What,
problems.
what you say, Moon?
E is close to pulling out on the stupid show, which is, I guess,
See, I think it was called the Golden something. We talked about it yesterday with Jill Zarin, and Jill felt that it was unfair. One, she was the one who came up with the idea to bring the girls together for the show, and she was like, once she got that backlash and stuff, they kicked her. They was like, "Bye, girl. We gonna have to let you go."
look, even Bethany Frankel. What? Well, I mean, we know she's racist. What she do now?
I think she was siding with Jill, pretty much saying, from what I've seen, saying that, we should be able to have freedom of speech or whatever, whatever. That whole.
Oh my God, she's so annoying.
Well, yes, we love her Barker, not her.
You do, but you don't have freedom of job.
Okay.
That's what people don't understand. Freedom of speech means you're not going to be persecuted by your government. And then, even with that, honey, quiet as it's kept, with the constitutional violations that we've been seeing with the current administration, shit, that might even not mean what it's supposed to mean no more. But it has never meant freedom of consequence. You can say whatever you want for sure. You're just not going to be persecuted by your government. But your job, especially if you don't work for the government, can fire your ass.
They can fire you. You alienating our viewers. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? So fucking dumb. They so dumb. And then and there's the comments. Oh, Jill was not the person that came up with the idea. Typical liar. It was actually an idea by two other women, and they made that Jill. They're mad that Jill's saying they came up with the idea. In fact, she was the problem. Ooh, white
Typical.
women.
Typical.
Yeah. Go, sorry, Auntie. Go ahead at the end, Ish.
So her statement starts off, "I want to address my earlier Instagram post about the Super Bowl halftime show. My post did not fully reflect my heart or respect for the artist and culture as a whole. The Super Bowl is such a huge American tradition, and while I personally didn't connect with the creative direction of this year's halftime show, that doesn't take away from the fact that Bad Bunny is an American, and that the Spanish language is a prominent aspect of American culture. Evidently, my lack of awareness of the Latin culture led me to mistaking the flag as Cuban." I'm sorry.
Lack of awareness. That's a
When you said
hell of a
backpedaling,
racist.
She goes on to say, "I sincerely apologize and plan to learn from this in the future.
I bet.
America is special because people from every culture and background can come here, share their talent, and make their dreams come true. That diversity is something I truly respect. My intention was never to offend anyone's culture or language, and I'm deeply sorry to those who I have hurt. I should have taken more time to reflect on my thoughts instead of impulsively posting misinformation in the moment."
What you really thought. Okay.
What you really thought, okay?
Exactly. Mhm,
They
and
be
her last
backpedaling. You should have had all the thoughts before your ass hit send. You should have
for
had
real,
every last one of them thoughts. What?
for real. And her last sentence says, I apologize to the Latin community and anyone else I may have offended. I'm always learning, always growing, and I appreciate the opportunity to clarify my heart and move forward with more thoughtfulness."
I bet you are. Ooh, boy, look at it. She Roger Rabbit her ass right on the back of that
More walked out that bitch. Huh?
Man, look at here.
boy. God damn. If you would have had all of that thought before, we could have avoided this whole problem.
Thank you.
Boy, that thing cracked me up, honey. I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead, Libra Queen.
Fuck her, honestly, truly. But also, this is why bitches like her age the way they do. When you're spiteful, when you're hateful, when you're doing all the things. This is why bitches like her age the way they do, because it's just the spirit of negativity just gluing itself to your body. But also, too, don't ever let me catch you. Nobody should ever catch her eating nothing spicy, eating nothing a little arroz con pollo, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little taco, a little this, a little that. She worried about motherfucking diversity and what's American and what's not fucking American, bitch. Eat your mayonnaise pudding. Eat your mayonnaise sandwich. Eat your goddamn little pork knuckle, whatever the fuck else that Europe got for you, bitch. And leave the diversity to the black and brown people. Since you thought it was the Cuban flag, oh my god. Oh my God, I thought it was a Cuban flag. I didn't know Puerto Rico was a part of America. Head ass.
She
Bitch,
was
Oh my
you're done.
probably drinking a margarita when she said that.
One
Okay.
margarita, two margaritas. Yes, ho.
Stupid ass.
Look, and somebody made a video about that. Like, girl, you these millennials, all of a sudden y'all racist, but when we was in our 20s, y'all was getting body shots off of Tito was taking body shots, and
Mhm.
Hector and Victor. We in the club talking about gasolina. Yeah, now y'all acting brand new. What the fuck is wrong with these chicks? I just don't understand. How do you go from enjoying a culture to somehow being indoctrinated into hate? Like, y'all are so dense.
And claiming ignorance about it. Like, oh, I didn't know it was, such a
How?
large part of American culture, bitch.
How
Look at
you
here.
not
You could have
know?
told us you didn't know cotton grow out the ground before we believe this bullshit. I
Okay.
mean, you know, come on
You
now.
said dense. She's the density of chewed bubble gum. Please, ma'am, go to hell.
And we have a comment saying, yes, racist white Americans should only eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. No, they should only
And
just
no,
have
they
peanut
won't.
butter.
Not on George Washington Carver, they
That's what I
won't.
said. They should
Not
only
on
have the
George
Jelly
peanut butter.
Washington
sandwiches.
Carver.
You
You
need
Hell
need
no.
jelly sandwiches. That's it. You can't
no,
even
they don't deserve nothing sweet. They need to have the peanut butter. So one, because it was created by a black man, and then we can say a black man choked their asses.
You know what? I'm so sick of it. Like, I just like you see other people. I don't know what in the fuck do they be thinking to hop on the fucking internet. Okay, white toast. That's it. To hop on the fucking internet and say the stupid shit. Like, huh?
Because they be walking in life with audacity and thinking that people are gonna fucking agree with them, and the only time they ever change or apologize,
That's why I
not
don't do
even
no
change. The
apologies.
only time they apologize or backtrack is when they when their goddamn check is on the line, when they money on the line, when they fucking reputation, quote unquote, that they got, because
Uh-huh.
they're such friendly and open people is on the fucking line. That's
Oh my,
it. That's all. But fuck her.
they're
Next
so
story.
Look,
stupid.
what gorgeous, evergreen words of the gorgeous moon, honey. You know, they be walking around like, la di da
La
di
di da
da,
di
do
da.
whatever I want.
No, they do for real. Cause like, how do you? There's no white people in this show.
How can you say what you really think and then backtrack on it? Oh, I was ignorant of this and ignorant of that, and I didn't know. And but when you get blowback, but if she didn't have no blowback, she wouldn't have
She'd be sitting
put
right
out
there
there.
in her bullshit.
Having
Hmm.
another margarita.
Thank
Okay,
you.
One margarita, two
it's
margarita.
just in the year of our Lord 2026. Y'all
And I bet,
still
hey,
keep
and I bet not catch her celebrating Cinco de Mayo, bitch. It better
which
not be a
which is
taco,
which is
margarita.
American white ass. The Mexicans
Listen,
don't even celebrate that shit. What
exactly.
now?
It better not be a sombrero hat. It better not be a taco or a margarita in sight. Nah,
You
near
already
tequila
know.
shot in sight.
You already know it's what's going to happen because they celebrate all the holidays on the housewives.
It's just mind blowing. Like,
It really
you
is.
don't understand what the hell going on. Like, fucking ICE doing all this shit. Like, y'all are so fucking dense. It is breathtaking that
It's
y'all
really
still
not
get on
though.
this on
It's
the
really not.
internet and compromise y'all checks for
Listen,
some bullshit.
it's not mind blowing. It's really easy to understand because we've been dealing with it our whole fucking lives.
I
It's just
know.
Mhm.
embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to be honest. Because the sad thing about it, right? It's not even embarrassing from the sense of like, oh, us towards them, because we already know, a fucking you can call a spade a fucking spade. What the embarrassing part is when we get lumped in at the world as being American, right? So it's take the good in with the bad. You can have all these good fucking Americans, and then you got this specific group of Americans, and now you got to be like, well,
Damn, that ain't
sorry,
me. You know
my
what I'm
bad.
saying?
Like, that's the part that really pisses me off. The fact that you have people who are competing in the Olympics who are apologizing for their country right now. The fact that you have people who are going to places who are frequent travelers, going to other countries and like holding their head in shame when they gotta show their fucking American passport and people looking at them like, we don't want you here. Like, that's where I'd be like, bitch, you got me fucked up because we ain't part of them. We ain't do this. Go cuss them out. Don't because we trying to fight them too. Because we ain't got no. We don't
As a
want
black
no.
woman, I'm like, I already know. You should know where I was at, what I voted for, what I'm standing for, because it ain't that 92%, and I'm always 92% of black
Numbers
women
don't lie.
been telling y'all, was screaming at the top of our lungs. And again, I'm gonna say it. I was on the internet trying to warn people, and they told me I was a fear mongering, basically bitch, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Blah, 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 blah. And everything I said has come to pass.
I was there because I commented on that, hun. I was like, these people don't. I don't. What part of like what's going on with the Haitian says Black Americans are free, or Black Americans are safe? I think that's what I said.
Yeah,
But
like,
you literally try to tell the answers.
baby, this shit is fucking nuts. Like every day we wake up to fucking foolery. Like fucking Pam Bondi in there arguing with these people. Like,
Attorney General, bitch. I didn't know.
you seem like you just an attorney for Trump. Girl, bye. I hate it. Like, oh, everybody get off the floor. This is fucking ridiculous.
They love it on the floor, honey. And while we still talking about, white women backpedaling and stuff, did y'all hear about Nicole Curtis from HGTV?
Oh, yeah, I sent it to you. Another bitch.
What happened?
Girl, she got caught on camera saying the N-word, honey.
Oh.
So you know that wasn't her first time saying it, because
The way it just came out so smoothly, honey, I was like, ooh. So, and you see how it says here by way of TMZ, Nicole Curtis apologizes for using N-word and reacts to HGTV cancellation.
And again,
The apology
it's these
tours be
apologies that
killing
ain't
me.
worth a damn.
They be killing me.
Or we have a comment saying they all look like Erica Kirk to me.
well,
Listen, it's a template for them for a reason.
you know what? Erica Kirk's the original gremlin. Everybody's the offshoot. What's the when you got them wet and they was the ugly little gremlins?
Oh my God, I almost choked on my coffee, girl. You can't be doing stuff like that without no warning.
But,
oh my Lord.
Girl, that should have never. How is that even in your vocabulary?
And your
To slip
lexicon,
out.
listen, you're too comfortable, and this is again, it's we know it happened. It's the I want to apologize because you got motherfucking caught, bitch.
When she said
Save
you gotta
that,
beg
save
them
that
people to
airless
cut it
apology,
out.
ho. Save that airless apology. That's all I got.
Look, and then y'all, because I'm gonna play after I read the story, I'm gonna play the little clip of her saying it. Y'all gonna see that after she said it, like she asked for the production team to, can you erase that? Can you erase that? She knew what the hell. She knew she fucked up.
Skip,
You know
skip,
how it
read the
slipped
story.
out?
Play the little clip, and let's keep it moving because ain't nobody got time for this. For these fuckery and bullshit.
But you know how it
Yeah.
slips out because they've used it before.
Exactly.
They use it frequently
You
because
had to for it
I'll
to
give
just
you
slip out like that.
I'll let you know this. When I became a cusser at like 9 or 10 years old, when I first learned how to cuss, I couldn't cuss good. But baby, once I learned how to put a combination together, I was cussing like that was my first motherfucking language. So the fact that she could say that shit and she ain't pause for applause or nothing, bitch, you be saying that all the motherfucking time, and ain't nobody got no fucking time for that. Save your airless fucking apology and keep it fucking moving. You lost your job, sorry.
You
Not
got caught.
sorry.
You slipped up. You fucked around and found out.
Found out.
Like, girl, that should even be in your lexicon of words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see how smooth she was with it.
It was so smooth, y'all. Let's see it.
Oh God,
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Nick,
oh my God.
Can you kill that? Oh, fuck my life.
What?
Yeah, bitch, you right. Fuck your life. You sure right about that.
She knew it was the end right then and there. She knew it.
She knew. She saw her paycheck just slip away.
Now, I have to say, I have never heard those two words together. And
Hello?
I've experienced some racist things in my day. But those two words together at once, fart nigger.
Me neither.
Like, what?
What?
All the more reason. Bye, bitch. Next door.
Like, why would you say that?
She act like she saw a ghost, baby. She saw that check
She
fly out the
did. She
window.
saw the ghost of her paycheck. Oh, bitch! Like, who says that? That's not even a what?
Oh, well, I have a feeling y'all gonna say next to this story too, honey, because it's two people that we truly don't really care about like that. 50
Jesus.
Cent and T.I.
Oh no, they was
Shit.
fighting. We want this.
Okay.
At least it's better. At
The
least it's
girls
better
are
than this
fighting. The
bullshit.
girls
Yeah,
are fighting.
but what I really need, Lord. I don't know what is it about this class of rapper. From our coming up age, but all these niggas ain't got no goddamn. They not going. Well, I can't say if they not going to the doctors, but I feel like in their current stage of life, they should be having more fucking priorities other than fucking fighting with each other in public on social media, all the things. But damn it, let me get to their big age and have the bread to do just do whatever clearly. Because sir, you know that we can see you at your big fucking age. Ti 50 Cent, and we also know 50 Cent is just 50 Cent. He gonna be that way his whole motherfucking life. But T.I., sir,
Loser.
Mr. Vernacular, why you even getting baited into that bullshit? Please, sir, relax.
In my best T.I. voice, indubitably.
You somebody granddaddy. You somebody motherfucking granddaddy. Sheesh.
I'm glad he cut them ugly ass little dreads off he had going
That's
on.
because his hair was thinning in the center.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
you be thin, you be disappeared.
Oh god. Well, yes, honey. So this story, y'all see I just shared a story here from All Hip Hop, and you see where it says T.I. claims he has 50 Cent's paperwork as feud over verses gets personal. So it starts off by saying, well, so this is how it started. Somebody asked him in 50 in an interview about a verses with him and T.I. He was just kind of throwing shade, and T.I. didn't appreciate it. So
Okay.
T.I. fired back at 50 Cent with serious accusations after their versus battle challenge turned into a public war of words. The Atlanta rapper posted a direct message to 50 Cent on social media. T.I. accused the G Unit boss of being a police informant and claimed he has documentation to prove it. He tagged 50 Cent, "You playing on my name when only one of us is a rat in real life. You know I got your paperwork right," T.I. wrote, "and my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your ass in the box or shit and live in fear. You soft son, you lost my respect." The feud started when T.I. appeared on Shannon Sharp's Nightcap live show on February 6th. My apologies, I had it reversed. It was T.I. who appeared, not 50. Anyway, he called out 50 Cent for a versus battle and said the New York rapper don't want no smoke. 50 Cent responded by posting videos of T.I. testifying in court. The G Unit founder shared footage of T.I.'s testimony during the murder trial of Hosea Thomas. Thomas killed T.I.'s friend Falant Johnson in Cincinnati back in 2006. "No, no, I don't like it," 50 Cent wrote under the courtroom video. "No verses, let's do the stay away challenge and stay away from me." 50 Cent also posted T.I.'s old Crime Stoppers commercial from 2008. The ad was part of T.I.'s community service following his 2007 federal gun case. T.I.'s accusations reference long-standing rumors about 50 Cent snitching on Kenneth Supreme McGriff in the early 2000s. Some hip-hop fans have claimed 50 Cent cooperated with police after he was shot 9 times in 2000. This theory was mainly advanced by 50's enemies, the late Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. However, no concrete evidence has ever surfaced to prove these allegations. T.I. now claims he has paperwork showing 50 Cent worked with authorities. 50 Cent has consistently denied being a police informant throughout his career. Both rappers have built successful careers on spanning over 2 decades in hip hop. T.I. dominated the South with hits like What You Know and Live Your Life, and 50 Cent conquered New York and the mainstream with In the Club and I Get Money. Grown ass men. Grown ass men, honey.
Y'all
Fucking
keep
fighting.
y'all 50s fucking arguing over shit from the early 2000s. I need y'all to get off the floor. And I'm sorry. 50 Cent, like, dude, find something else to do. This is
He don't
so.
want nothing else to do. He want to troll. Look, you know when a cancer man has made up his mind that he likes something, then he gonna stick with that and do it well. And he's
No,
been trolling for years.
it's just disgusting.
And apparently, this nigga, 'cause this ain't the first, like this article said, Irv Gotti has been waking it up, for years, and he even like showed paperwork that showed that 50 Cent was a police informant. But nobody believed him. And the crazy thing is, Irv Gotti told the Breakfast Club that a psychic told him that he was going to have receipts and scream out to the top out the top of his lungs about the truth, but nobody was going to hear him. And that's pretty much what happened. Like, and even Ashanti still calls him Officer Curtis to this day.
I mean, honestly, you have to understand. Well, I saw something earlier that was like everyone sees what 50 Cent, how 50 Cent's acts or does whatever, but no one ever sees what is done to him, or no one ever highlights what is done to him. As a person who was shot 9 times, I don't know whether or not that was before or after the snitching, but like for there to be a collective battle or whatever in New York, beef or whatever, like at the end of the day, even if there is paperwork, I guarantee he probably doesn't care at this point in his life. Like, fuck it, bitch, I don't care. But at the same time, like you still holding on to shit, like you're using that as leverage, bitch. He don't care. He does not fucking care.
He really don't.
He got shot 9 times. Like, I don't care how much of a rat you want to call somebody, bitch. Get shot 9 times and live to see another day, and then we could talk about it. But other than that, like, bro, like, let it go. Like Frozen said, let it go. Okay? Because what are we doing here? Hey, yo, big, you see almost senior citizens. You know what I'm saying? You get retirement age.
And actually,
it's around the corner.
And actually, if we want to keep it a buck, if the average age of the rappers of dying is 50 something.
Hello.
Y'all really ain't got that much time left. Y'all need to find something else to do.
Something safe to do. Hello.
Because
like go to the doctor.
Because when we talked about this a few weeks ago, there's only 4 rappers in that, and I don't even think it was 4 because I think they was adding some weird ass white people rappers, one in England and somewhere else, so that didn't even count. So it's only like 2. So find something else to do because y'all don't live that long. And so until y'all make it, I don't know. This is like a waste of y'all time. T.I., you just dropped a song, like, and
it was kind of fire too, you know what I'm saying?
And the Gen X and older millennials is bopping to this. Like, we happy. Thank you. Because I kind of been off your.
No, we really have. I actually love that song a lot. I haven't really liked the T.I. song this much. It's like What You Know.
Mm-hmm.
No, not What You Know. Yeah, What You Know. What You Know was like my last T.I. song that I really say, oh, that's my shit. But this one, I can say, like, when they play this in the club, bitch, I'm gonna get up and do a little twerk. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Okay.
I ain't never bopped to none of that nigga's bullshit.
Let me go on mute.
Rubber band and wild as a telephone.
Baby, take me back to 2003, Burning Dry.
Hey, let me tell you, I was in Florida with my windows down, bumping. Okay,
just
T.I. had me in Toto.
Don't back.
Oh, well, while we still talking about grown ass men who need to grow up and still like, they loyalty to 50 Cent. Remember how we discussed Ja Rule and Tony Yayo and Uncle Myrtle on that Delta flight. And we learned that Ja Rule had to get on another flight after all that ruckus. Well, now y'all remember that I mentioned, I was like, it's possible that maybe like they were trying, Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo was trying to do this maybe to get publicity for their podcast or whatever. So sure enough, they actually talked about that incident on their podcast, and we have the clip. So
I mean, shit,
might as well.
So why not?
Okay, might as well. And I have to say, these niggas are hilarious, honey.
You mean that was hilarious, or
both of them, both Tony and both like Tony. You can see how he trying to do like a little serious talk, but Uncle Murder just like you can tell he the jokes out the group. But y'all see, I should share here by way of TMZ. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder ripped Ja Rule over plain pillow fight. And let me share my screen, y'all. I was cracking up when I was watching this earlier. I said these are grown ass men.
And that's a wild title to a fucking article. I want them to be so Tony Yayo and what does it say? Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder talk about pillow fight.
Oh,
like y'all grown men and y'all want that to be what people can Google about you? Please, sir. Sirs,
Exactly.
collective sirs.
And the name of their podcast is called, let me see, it looks like this, oh, The Real Report. That's the name of their new podcast they have out. And they're going to give us the real report on what happened on their flight. So let's take a look.
It wasn't a physical thing because he was thinking about what would happen to him. Like we sitting behind him. So his if you we had the element of surprise. If you get on a plane by yourself and your worst enemy is behind you, you ain't seen me in 15 years, maybe 10 years, I don't know, 20 years. I haven't seen that man in decades. And you see your worst enemy behind you, and not only you don't know who else is on a plane. So what's the nervous factor? The guy is 4'1". Like, I mean,
by itself.
I'm 6 foot.
Who's scared of Ja Rule? Like, really, who's scared of Ja Rule? Come on, man. Come on, Brandon.
So for me, I know I've been to the feds. I've been in the state. I've been to Rikers Island. I've been to MDC. So I know the consequences.
I was gonna hit the little guy. Yeah, said don't mess up the flight.
I said don't mess up your flight because you're gonna get fed. And once the stewardess said, "Stop! Shut up!" I'm smart enough to know don't argue with the stewardess. So me and Ja, fast forward, me and Ja, we go to the front of the plane. He's on one side, I'm on the other side. They're like, "Yo, is everything good?" I said, "I'm good. I'm ready to fly." We go to the front of the plane. This is the funny part. He's talking all this. I threw a pillow because he's soft. We go to the front of the plane.
He popped off.
Hold on, Mark. We go to the front of the plane. He's on one side. I'm on one side. They said, "Are you good?" Right? Because Murder did some Brooklyn bull where he disappeared into the crowd and he started the whole So now stewardess and everybody's on me. So I'm like, damn, he started shit, but I gotta finish it. We go to the front. I'm thinking I might get kicked off this flight or get 86. Because I love Delta. Delta Airlines got the TV.
Shout out to Delta.
They got the good cookies and all that. We from New York City, right? G-Unit is one of the toughest groups in the world, most dangerous. We went through the most things. We was down with 50 Cent in his prime. Everybody wanted to do something. Everybody wanted to kill us. This is just another day at the office. We're not advocating violence, but to me, beef is never dead. It just gets old. That's how we think in New York City. And I think every New Yorker feels like that.
Facts.
If your enemy was behind you, I think you would have got off the plane too. So we go back to the seats, fast forward.
He was not trying to stay on that plane. Go ahead.
He sits down. So his pillow is in my section. So I'm like, "Yo, you want your pillow back, bitch ass, And he like, "Nah." I threw his pillow in the section where he was at. And that's on everything I love. Sat down, stewardess came, whispered in his ear. He's texting on the phone. He leaves, gets off the plane. He comes back. He's quiet as a church mouse. Quiet as a church mouse. And he's like, "Yo, it's all right. It's all right." I said, "I unbuckle my seatbelt again because if it's on, it's on. You spit on me across the line. Like if you would spit on me or threw a word on me, it would have popped right then and there. Then I would have been 86, no flights. I don't know how I'm going to drive to Dubai. I don't know how we going to get to Morocco and all these places."
There's a lot of money to be made flying.
Yeah.
And the video you see of him standing up, acting all that you want to shake, that was him just jumping up, backing up.
He's a big
trying to create a scene, knowing the flight attendants was about to come. He did not want no smoke. He was not trying to get busy.
He definitely made a scene for police to
Ja
be
Rule,
there. And that's really the story. And he left the plane, and it was a smart move for him.
Yeah, he made a good business decision.
Yeah, it was good for him.
And I have to say, that kind of events actually sounds way more probable than what we heard from Ja Rule's mouth, right? And then let's keep it above. Like Ja Rule, as is known to be a liar, he been saying he been traveling with sold out concerts, and them ticket, receipts came up like ain't nobody. He had a whole 3 empty rows and shit like that. So he's in the Fire Festival, so he's kind of known to embellish the truth a little bit, but. It sounds like, the way Tony Yayo or Camerota described it, that sounds like what really happened. And he was like, because we heard that Tony Yayo threw a pillow at Ja Rule and called him because he a soft ass nigga. But he was like, "I ain't do all that. I just tossed it in his direction." It was like, "Hey, do you want your pillow back, you bitch ass nigga?" And that's how that happened. So he was like, "What's the stewardess going to like? Stop, shut up." He was like, "I knew to shut up, baby. I know what time it is." He was like, "How am I gonna fly to Dubai? How am I gonna what he say? How am I gonna drive to Dubai?" That shit had me cracking up. But
They all too old for any of this shit.
But you see that this kind of answered a question that we had, like why would they refuse to grow up? And it looks like because based off of what Tony Yayo said, that's an old New York mentality. Like beef don't die, it just gets older. like they're getting older. So I guess so are their beats. It's sad, but hey.
I mean, I get when it's up and it's stuck, but like, I'm gonna see you and I'm like, I don't like you. Especially if I'm 50. What, we gonna be 60 still fighting? Like, I need y'all to fucking be fucking.
I have a feeling that 50 gonna be in the nursing home, honey, causing trouble. He is gonna get them nurses because one, he ain't going to none of his family house. Ain't no family gonna take his ass in. And so he got to go to the nursing home when he gets older. If he gets older, I guess you knock on wood. I don't want nothing to happen to the man, but he talks a lot. But and then what another reason that I believe it, because Tony Yayo was absolutely right. G Unit was one of the most dangerous groups, and then at a time I remember like a lot of like venues would cancel their shows and stuff because they were afraid of the violence that was going to come in. And he was like, I've been traveling around with a dude who's been shot 9 times, just like we mentioned earlier. Like this is just like a normal Tuesday for me. So
How do you 4'1" gonna run up on 2 men, one of them 6 feet? I mean, all of this just was like fake, PR. Like, let me get some attention because I'm not getting none nowhere else. Like, this doesn't even make any kind of sense whatsoever.
Look, it worked though, because look, we talking. It worked, but we won't be talking about it too much longer.
I mean, I just need them to grow the fuck up.
But yeah, and look, this is good publicity for that new podcast for Tony Yang and Uncle Murder that just came out. Which I told y'all the last time I met, they was on there arguing about which city had the best looking strippers.
He did them a favor. Gave them some fodder for their show. What podcast he got? None.
The Fire Festival podcast.
To fucking grow up.
Grow the fuck up. No, you ain't about to jump 2 men on no plane. Come on, man.
They just all of this shit is just ridiculous.
You ain't got no weapons. You're on a plane. You're in a closed-in space with 2 men that you about to jump. Oh, Jesus.
Shit don't be making no sense.
It don't make no sense.
And it's starting to sound like really Ja Rule is the common denominator of some shit just being weird. Because remember how there was reports of him and Max B getting into it at a Brandy concert.
Exactly, but you know why that is? It's because he ain't got no chin.
He mad about his chin?
He ain't got no.
I guess if you didn't have one, you'd be mad. I guess so.
When you're a little funny looking, you know what I'm saying? Got no chin.
All of them is funny looking. Shit, they all look like little frogs.
He got a soft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ain't got no structure.
Down. He got a little man's complex. He definitely
and that too, and you're small.
So he's funny looking and short, and he got a problem.
And now he got a problem with everybody. He trying to get attention from everybody. Yeah.
I just need everybody to be fucking for real. Y'all are senior citizens. Please. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah, but if I think when you used to getting attention, like at your height of fame or whatever, you miss that.
Oh.
And so you're going to do, I guess, whatever it takes to get some more attention. I think it's a drug, like people, screaming for you at your concerts and buying your records and, stopping, bobbing you on the streets. I mean, all that's probably very addicting to somebody. Some of people that's famous, not all of them, but some of the people really like that.
I absolutely believe that. And I would say, it would be warranted if that nigga was in the booth putting out music. Get in the booth and put out some good ass music. But if you're not gonna do that, you just want the drug without doing the fucking work, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You want the high without the work?
Hello.
I mean, that's everybody. I don't sit down.
But him specifically, and he's also a grandfather, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep, he just had
father.
Yeah, you go play with your grandchildren.
All of them is senior citizens. All of them.
I think there's a part of I can't prove this, but I think there's a part of Ja Rule that feels that he doesn't get his flowers like he wants. That's probably why he is.
And that's cool. He won't never get them if he continue to act like this. Sorry.
I know that's right, honey. Well, this next story. Well, speaking of people apologizing, honey, did y'all hear about Mike Epps? Mike Epps actually apologized to Nicki Minaj of all people.
Oh, because he talked so bad about her in his comedy show.
Yeah, well, he pretty much said that Trump and his administration ran a train on Nicki. That's what he, and I guess people thought it was what I think happened, honey. He got a phone call. It was like, you got us fucked up.
That's too distasteful, I guess.
And you see where it says here, by way of hot new hip hop, Mike Epps apologizes to Nicki Minaj for his explicit jokes. So I'm gonna share my screen and we just gonna listen a few seconds long. We're just gonna see Mike. I have to say this is a good looking man, honey. I don't care what nobody say. This man. Anywho.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Mike Epps. Y'all know I'm Mr. Accountability. You know, I say stuff and do stuff, and then I go to bed, wake up the next morning, and being prayed on and thought about it. Just want to apologize to you, Nicki Minaj, for saying the stuff that I said. Want to apologize to your husband, your kids, all of that for saying what I said. You know, I'm a comedian. Sometimes I get on that stage, I have a little drink, and I go wild. You know what I mean? I'm non-filtered, so just want to apologize to you. Not explaining myself, but I am Mr. Accountability. I love apologizing. Something a lot of people don't know how to do. Apologize to you, Nikki.
That's what's up.
Child, please, he full of shit. Because I remember he missed the accountability and he love apologize. Has he apologized to his daughter yet for calling her a disrespectful bitch?
Oh, okay.
No, but like I can call a thing good thing. He's still a good looking man, but yes, and he's a Virgo man. So if you know what I know about Virgo men, honey, you know them apologizing is not something they.
But wait, was she though?
That's a good question because it happened so long ago that I really forgot the details of it. It's possible she probably was disrespectful.
I mean, if he called her that, maybe she gave him a reason to call her that. Now we got to look at the material here. He may have called her that, but why? But now Nikki didn't do nothing to him. He just was commenting on what she's doing with her life now. So that's different.
Yeah.
Let's not get it fucked up, Auntie.
Well, I know if he want to call me a bitch,
Sit your ass down some damn way. Oh, hot ass. Sit down.
And we have a comment saying, have you seen his comedy show on Netflix? It's actually pretty entertaining. No, I haven't seen it yet, but I do plan on watching it. I liked his last one that he did with the snap that pussy back. That shit would have me hollering. Talking about, how women be having vinegar in the bathroom because they want to snap that pussy back.
You're not funny to me like that, but y'all enjoy it.
Well, that's that on that, honey. Oh, hey puppy.
Hey puppy.
This next story, we learned yesterday after the show. As soon as we start recording after the show, we learned about James Vanderbeek unfortunately passing away after his long battle with cancer. And even after that, you see how he had a GoFundMe that still got over $1 million after his death.
Oh.
And y'all see I just share here by way of TMZ that talks about it.
Yeah, he was having to sell some of his memorabilia to fund his treatments and stuff. So that's nice.
Yep. Well, and it starts by saying James Vanderbeek's GoFundMe has raised more than $1 million less than 24 hours after his death was announced and is still growing. As of Thursday morning, the crowdfunding page has $1.2 million in donations from fans and big name friends like Dancing with the Stars pro Derek Huff, who dropped $1,000, Oscar winner Zoe Saldana, and she's using her married name Zoe Saldana Perego. Which she donated $2,500, and Marla Maples Foundation sent in $5,000, and Lynn Lear, the late Norman Lear's wife, and YouTuber Cody Sanchez, even each donated $5,000 on a monthly basis. That was nice.
Beautiful, yeah, that's beautiful.
So notably, TMZ has not verified the donations, but it's clear Vanderbeek's death hit people in the heartstrings as more than 24,000 donations have poured in. TMZ broke the news. James died Wednesday morning, and his family confirmed the sad update with a touching post noting that he died peacefully. Tributes from heartbroken friends and colleagues poured in, and the former pro wrestler Stacy Keebler even said farewell by sharing a photo of him watching the sunset from his wheelchair and reflecting on his final days. Vanderbeek, most known for his starring role in Dawson's Creek and the film Varsity Blues, was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer in mid 2023, and he revealed the diagnosis in November of 2024. His ongoing cancer treatment was not only emotionally stressful for him and his wife Kimberly, but financially as well. He even auctioned off some iconic memorabilia to fund his cancer treatment. Kimberly wrote on the family's GoFundMe page that his medical care and the extended fight against cancer have left the family out of funds.
Oh,
Um, he left behind 6 young kids he shared with Kimberly, and may he rest in peace.
I've heard nothing but good things about him. Nothing ever negative. I didn't watch Dawson's Creek, but the love that is poured out for this man is beautiful, and for his family and children. And the fact that medical treatment in this country bankrupts people, that just makes me
It's
so
sad.
angry,
It's so
so
sad.
angry, because it, it, it doesn't have to be that way.
Mhm.
I'm not saying, we should have socialized medicine, but a lot of the prices on things that you have to get here are so much higher than in other places, even places where you have to pay. I mean, the markup on like drugs, especially drugs you need to live, is
Mhm.
crazy.
No, you're right. And honestly, we should have socialized healthcare. I don't. If we are, for us to be running around touting that we are the richest country in the nation,
Yeah,
but
the biggest.
we're the we are the only developed country that doesn't have some form of social health care.
Yep, you're right.
It's embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. And we always want to tout that we the best. No, we not. No, we not.
We're not.
It's ghetto over here. We gotta pay a la carte for everything.
The price structure is off the chain for what other people in other countries pay. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Ridiculous. And then our I don't even want to call him the P word because I don't think he
Ugh,
deserves it.
he
But the
don't.
man that's over this country started his own prescription service, and people were pricing the drugs on there that's on there, and they are higher than you
They still
you
hire.
can yeah you can that higher than what you can get at other companies of similar structure, and it's like, ain't this a
It's
oh
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Jesus, make it stop, Jesus, make it stop.
We have a comment, Donald scam.
It's crazy.
I mean, he has been a scammer his whole life. I mean,
Mhm. Look, we have a comment, right? Because if I can't afford it with insurance, how can I afford it without insurance, baby? I was just talking about that the other day when I was, talking about some dental work and how, like, even with and I had some good ass insurance, and even still couldn't afford the operation that I needed. So,
look
But you know
here.
what? Without insurance, your prices are much lower for things. With insurance, if you have insurance, you can't get the no insurance price. Now, suck on that. If you have insurance, you cannot get the no insurance price. So you could pay $800 with insurance, but if you don't have insurance, you could pay $200. You know what I'm saying? There are prices for people who are not insured, but you cannot get those prices if you have insurance.
And
You
it's
gotta pay.
and it's a crappy insurance. Yeah,
You got it's now. How does that work?
because they're like, no, we're gonna run this. We want our guaranteed money. It's,
child.
it's bad. It's bad out here. Let me tell you. And if you want to get a tooth replaced, I I had to pay
Yep.
for one tooth replacement with insurance. It still cost me almost like 22, almost $2,200.
Yeah. Two bands. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Now dental insurance, not so much. Dentist work, you don't get those same considerations in if you don't have insurance. It's still going to cost you. But medical insurance in general, for things like, MRI scans, or if you go, to the urgent care for a cut or whatever, it'll be a lot cheaper if you don't have insurance. For real.
Damn. So it's like, damn, do I want to break the law and not get any insurance? Because I think isn't it against the law to not have
Well, it
insurance?
used to be that they would give you a fine. They used to check, on your taxes. You had to state whether you
Oh,
had
with the
or
with
not.
the new, yeah,
When
with the
Obamacare
bump care,
came out,
yeah.
yeah, they wanted people insured, but I don't know if that's still a thing, Auntie. I really don't.
Damn.
I don't know either. Maybe they still check. You still get like a.
Well,
But the way
I
they keep dismantling it, I'm like, I don't even know if that piece is still there.
Well, you work. I mean, you file taxes. Do they ever ask you for proof that
Well,
you
yeah, I
turned
have, but
in?
I haven't done this year, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, even last year, did you have to provide proof of insurance with your paperwork?
Yes, because well, the tax thing didn't change last year, so
Oh,
the
well,
tax
maybe it's still a
structures
thing then. I don't know.
maybe, but I don't know. It's sad. It's very sad
It's fun.
Mhm.
because I mean, even just like the catch-22s, like you have insurance, you go in for these treatments. No one is telling you that. Oh, well, the surgeon we had to get is out of network, or your anesthesiologist is out of network. So now you have to pay that bill that you didn't prepare because you thought your insurance was going to cover it.
Hmm.
Oh, but how are all these? Why are y'all bringing in people that's out of network to work on me? I need the person who is in network to come and service me
And you don't find out till afterwards,
after.
especially if you, like, say you're having a baby. This happened to my
Oh yeah.
coworker. Your OBGYN is on call for when you go in labor,
Mhm.
whatever, you get ready to have your baby. Well, maybe she's not on call that night that it happens to
Mhm.
you, or that day. She might not be on call that day, so you get serviced by someone else. That person may not be in network. I'm like, how do y'all let this happen? You know what kind of insurance the patient has. They got to have the baby. The person that's delivering babies have to service them. Why? I mean, I think you can appeal it to your insurance company, but to get hit with a bill because that person wasn't in network and then have to go through the appeal
Mhm.
process and the fighting it, it's just so draining.
Mhm.
You can
Mhm.
fight it, but you shouldn't have to. That person should be covered by your insurance at the hospital that you're in network for. There shouldn't be anybody out of network working on you that your insurance won't pay for. They should be paid because they were there when you needed your service, because that's the hospital that they cover. Now, how do you know which doctors in there are not covered if that's not your doctor specifically? That's crazy.
Mhm.
Medicare don't pay that. Don't play that. I'm just here to tell you. Medicare don't play that.
I know that's right. I think I got a long time before I have to have any conversations about Medicare.
Well, I'm just telling y'all, as a person, who knows, they everybody gonna see you. They covered by Medicare. I have never gotten any outside bills outside of that.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to get old so bad. Well, in a few years.
Yeah,
Older, I should
don't
say.
rush it, honey. Don't rush it.
But y'all seem to be having so much fun. Oh my god, it looks. You know what? That's how I got sucked in with Gen X. Gen X, y'all asses out here doing adults, and it made this shit look fun in the '90s. And here I am. Soon as I come an adult, I'm like, how can I get my money back? I don't want this.
They
That's what we
expensive.
said because everybody got our big sisters and it made it look cute. I couldn't wait to
Mhm.
grow up. Oh, take it back. Take it back.
Oh, now you want to go backwards, honey.
Okay. Shit, we was bamboozled just like y'all
Couldn't wait to be old enough to do this and that.
because that transition from teen to like your 20s,
Oh, child.
that's the part that gets you. That's
You
the
got
part everybody think be the best part. No,
21. When you make 21, it's
uh,
on and cracking.
you're still a child.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. So you
You
still
are.
living like a child. You still, your parents may still be helping you. You all these things. It's not until when you get into the real teen that shit starts to hit the fan. Like, oh, I can't do this. Like, it starts to transition in your 30s. And you're like, wait a minute. Wait, this ain't fun. What happened to my fun? You look back like, wait, I used to have fun. What the fuck happened? What happened? It's over.
Yeah.
And you probably are the same way for somebody, the generation behind you. Y'all made it look fun.
Oh no, honey, not me, because I be telling the kid, baby, it's hard out here for a pimp. When you get older, baby, it's going to be difficult.
Well, you're past
I
your
be telling the kids straight up.
You was having fun in your 20s, and they saw you as little kids, and they was like, I can't wait to grow up.
I think
Listen,
it's harder though for each generation. Specifically, I don't think being in your 20s is so much fun anymore because baby rent be due and car notes and the way rent is set up and the way prices are going up. Even your 20s will knock you in the head today.
Oh yeah, because people start voting for Donald Trump, and this is what we got. Y'all best
that too, but also again because of the technology aspect or whatever, the kids don't have the mental fortitude to be creative, to get active with little to no money. Because baby, the way I was tearing up the streets at a good 18 to a little 24 piece with $0, with low dollars, $5, $10, $20.
You learn from the best.
Listen, we was making it do what it motherfucking do. Hey, you
you
got
one of the
5,
last
you got 10,
generations.
you got whatever. We finna have a kickback or this or that. We coming to the club before whatever time so we can get in free. We making it do what we make it do what it do. Although I do agree with y'all that adulting is ghetto. Do not recommend, especially as a neurospicy person. I fully lean into the delusion and embody whimsy as much as I can. And Lord knows, God as my witness, I be fully embracing shenanigans. All the shenanigans, I want parts of it. Amen, amen, and amen. Again.
But even then, still, you made it do what it do, but prices still aren't the same. I mean, it takes more to make it do what it do. And you definitely have to go in with your friends, whatever. Man, you make a good punch with some Mad Dog 2020.
Oh,
Lord!
But you know what? These kids now, they think they're supposed to be Gucci out private jet. I don't know what. I don't know. The internet fucked these people up. They do not know. Like, this is not real life.
Mercedes and BMW when they turn 21.
I
had to work for that.
21, 18. Girl, they think they supposed to get that as a graduation gift. I said, ooh, I rebuke it.
Too, but I sure didn't have one until I was in my late 30s. My first car was
hell.
You could pick my first car up and move it.
Until you was grown, that you could pay for your own.
Pay for my own shit. I had to buy that myself, and I had to work for that.
Honey, look, you probably are one of the last generations that crossed over and really got to the experience like the grind of it all. These kids with this instant gratification and all this stuff, they don't know how to hustle.
Influencers.
They don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to do nothing.
Everybody can't be content creators. Lord Jesus, if I see another highlight content creator, bitch, what?
And they be lying.
Okay.
Content creator for what? Just content as your full-time job. That's what you're doing. Content creating. Please, sir, ma'am. Niece, nephew.
With all these same minimalistic, bland ass damn things. Oh, child, it'd be so terrible.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Look at my penthouse. Be an Airbnb and shit.
Listen, ain't it? This is why I believe in staying in your financial motherfucking lane. I'm a master finesser when it comes to finances. I stay in my financial lane, but baby, I be having a good time when I do it. Okay.
Well, yeah, because you make way for that.
Amen. Glory to God.
People out here want to fake like they really doing something. Like, why? Just go sit down somewhere, please.
From attention from people who only got 5 seconds of attention to give you. That's crazy. 15 seconds at the most with a little scroll and roll and posting and reel and TikTok or whatever the fuck they be doing. Ain't nobody know.
It has really, when I tell you Elon has really fucked the game up, honey, it's like, and I'm speaking personally as like really once they started like paying getting people to pay for those monetizing checks and stuff, they just really like
fuck the game up.
So I guess people want they want to do. I guess that's that whole thing of like because I guess I'm speaking as I wouldn't even call myself a quote unquote content creator. I guess the podcast now makes me one, but I definitely am a social media influencer. Like people have reached out to me to like, hey, can you tweet about this for me and we'll pay you? Sure, no problem. But I think what people are forgetting is the integrity part. They reaching out to me because they know I'm not going to tweet something that I don't feel like. I'm not going to say I like this product and I don't like it. So that's why, and I think a lot of people are trying to get into it for the wrong reasons.
Tummy tea. We lived through tummy tea, honey. People was taking checks.
Internet farms out there posting on Twitter for this money. Internet farms. They got people talking to each other, about what to post to drive engagement. And usually it's some kind of stupid question or some kind of intriguing question. You go to a restaurant and you see your boyfriend with another chick, what you gonna do? To get engagement, to get people to answer. That's some clickbait shit, but people be doing it. They be on there just talking about it and getting these people paid. But whole internet farms be, farming for Elon dollars. It's crazy.
It's insane. I hate that it kind of messed up my bag a little bit, but I mean, hey, we gonna. The thing about people like me is that we gonna figure out a way. And I've even pointed this out to you, Chill. Like when I was like, people like it's a whole bunch of people to literally steal your shit. People steal my tweets all the time. And if they're not stealing it, and they're trying to reword it and then just saying the same thing but in a different way. And I pointed that out to Chill. Chill was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah, they do that all the time." But the problem with it, I don't care if they steal because the thing is, this is just coming off the top of my dome. Right. You got to steal your content, so you can't keep.
It happens all over the timeline, though. People are stealing other folks' content to get the clicks and the money.
I say all that to say is that if it's something that you truly want to get into, if it looks like you something social media influence, because I like Libra Queen said, it's not for everybody. Everybody shouldn't even be out here doing it. But if it's something that you do want to do not forget the integrity part of it. That is very important.
People will do anything for the money and they will sell their souls. That's the thing. People will sell themselves out. Like there is just not enough money on the world. Did I say this yesterday? There's not enough money for me to sell out my people. I can't do it. Like there's not enough money. I still gotta walk in the hood. Like I still gotta be around these people. Like there's just no way.
Like if I'm at a cookout with my family, I don't need to have to worry about somebody spitting in my food or not. No, absolutely not.
You have integrity. Everybody ain't got that, baby.
I know. It's scary. Like I just couldn't imagine. What is Diamond and what was their name? Diamond and Pearl. What's the girl's name?
Silk, I think.
Diamond and like what was happening? I wanted to know so bad. Like how are they received in their family? Like
zirconium and canvas.
Cause like what?
I think Edmund Wright used to call them rhinestones and polyester.
It's just like how I couldn't do it.
Now, one thing I can say that me personally, one thing I like to see getting older is like a lot of the LGBTQ representation that a lot of younger people, like around Dochi's age and stuff, feel comfortable enough to come out and talk about their sexual identities and stuff like that. I love it. Like I love the Lil Nas X's. I love the Saucy Santanas. I love the representation because it was representation I really didn't have when I was growing up. So, but I say all that to say I have this hot new hip hop article. So where we maybe thought Doechii was bisexual, she actually confirms that she's lesbian on her new Instagram page.
Oh, good for her. She said, "Get that penis out of here." Amen.
I like pussy, honey. Put this only zone, honey.
Because guess what? They are the weakest link, and why bother? Amen.
But I knew something was up when she said that she didn't want to deal with any straight men. Like she's like, if you a complete cis hetero straight man, I want nothing to do with you. And people were like kind of offended by that. But I was like, she's either she might be she's either lesbian or she's pansexual. Like she'll probably like be with a trans man or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
And
So
probably still will be like, maybe so.
Yeah. But I don't know if she's fully lesbian, then no, she would not date a trans man. Women only. So
even better, because you put too much testosterone in your body, and I don't like it. I know that's right.
I want puss.
So you think she's always been lesbian, or now she's a lesbian?
You know what? I think she might have always been lesbian because and I'm speaking from experience. I feel like some of us feel like we have to come out as bisexual to see how that, like, maybe test the water.
Okay, yeah.
Because in some part in a homophobic world, believe it or not, some people are okay with only half of you being gay than the whole you being gay.
Because then they're like, oh, so there's still possibility for you to.
Exactly. Because I remember when I first came out, I was quote unquote bisexual, baby. Ain't no. I might be bisexual. I might have even a bi tendency after. I might like maybe kiss a clit or something like that after a glass of wine. But no, baby, it's truly strictly different.
And you said that got me gagged.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to sit the fuck down.
After a glass, you beat a bottle of wine. You forgot where you was at. Like,
right, I need the whole bottle, girl.
You're so silly.
Well, Doechii launched a new Instagram page with the handle Guts Grits Glamour, and fans on social media have taken note that she described herself as a lesbian in the bio. Other tags include home life, wellness, side quest, and film. While the Instagram page is private, the outlet Gay Times reports that she describes the account as a place for physical, spiritual, and emotional manifestations of womanhood to me. In one of her posts, she explains it'll be fun at times, a little funny, vulnerable, and maybe even a little vain. I just want a space to express Jayla and the human outside of Doechii, the artist. Fans on Instagram have been showing tons of support for Doechii. A win for the girlies, one user wrote in the comment section of a post from Gay Times. Another added, obviously, a straight girl could never be this lit. One more wrote.
Come on now,
tell him.
Damn. I mean, Doechii is the shit, but come on now.
You're like, damn, I can be lit sometimes. Shit. Like I didn't choose to be straight. I was born this way. And one more row. I also thought I was bi at first, but boy was I wrong. So other fan surfaced comments she made about her sexuality to the same outlet in October 2024. I think I've always been gay, she said at the time. I always knew that I was gay. I'm currently bisexual. I'm with a woman now, and I have always known that I love women. I've been very, very, very aware from an early age. She continued, I'm a Black woman from the South, so it's different. There's a lot of racism and homophobia, so it's hard. It's very, very hard. Even though I was aware, I didn't feel as comfortable until I started surrounding myself with more gay friends. I also grew up in the church, which is not to say that every religion denounces being gay, but it wasn't accepted in the religion that I was in my environment. It wasn't until I went to a performing arts school and there were a lot of gay people at my school. Once I had gay friends, it was like, okay, I can be myself. I'm good. I can feel safe. This is normal. I'm fine. Everything is okay. I have those same friends today and will have them for life. This is something that young gay people need to hear. And I'm so glad she's speaking out like this. I really am.
But she has dated men. I was thinking about that video that was on
the timeline. Boyfriend, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, throw up all her shit.
And look, and she said, see, I tried to give one of you motherfuckers a chance, and here you go. Yeah, no, I'm all the way lesbian. Nope, I don't even want it.
Do y'all remember, this is so random. Y'all remember that episode of The Parkers with what's her name? Tracy Bingham. Oh, because you remember Tracy Bingham was one of the it girls, honey, back in the 90s from Baywatch. And she played a lesbian on that episode of The Parkers. And Nick, she was a lesbian who turned bisexual. She was dating Professor Ogilvy, and Nikki wasn't having it. So they went to the gay club to try to get her girlfriend to get back with her. And she was like, "Girl, think about it. At the end of the day, what do you want to be laid up with? A big old stinky man or a soft, sensual woman?" And Tracy was like, "Girl, you're right. I'm tripping." But yeah,
Points are made. Look, hey, I was
that's how
born
we
in
know sexuality is not a choice. Because if I had a choice, honey, the last thing I would want to be attracted to is them stinking ass milks.
Okay.
Especially the kind y'all see the type of men I like.
I know. Thanking ass.
Who chooses that?
Thank you. Ooh, child. Do better.
I don't want that. I want them ugly milk.
Yes, you do.
Well, speaking of well, I was about to say ugly niggas, but I'm not gonna say that because he's no longer with us, and that's not
Oh,
nice. But Takeoff. So remember how we learned that Takeoff was killed in Houston.
mm-hmm.
Well, the person who's responsible for killing him actually has a new trial date. And y'all see, I just shared here by way of all hip hop trial date set for man accused of killing Takeoff. So, Patrick Xavier Clark will face a jury on November 9th of 2026 for the murder of Takeoff, his attorney confirmed Tuesday. According to KPRC2 News, jury selection starts on November 5th. Clark, who is 36, has been charged with killing the Migos rapper at a downtown Houston bowling alley in November of 2022. The case dragged on for more than 3 years. Clark was arrested in December of 2022, 1 month after Takeoff died outside 810 Billiards and Bowling. Takeoff, whose real name was Kersnick Kari Ball, was 28 when he was shot and killed around 2:40 a.m. on November 1st of 2022. The rapper was at a private party hosted by Jay Prince Jr., son of Rap-A-Lot Records founder Jay Prince. Cops say an argument broke out during or after a dice game. Quavo, Takeoff's uncle and fellow Migos member, was involved in the dispute. Takeoff was hit during the shooting and died at the scene. 2 other people were also shot but survived their injuries. They were taken to hospitals in private vehicles. Prosecutors claim surveillance video shows Clark pointing and firing a gun towards a group of people. Investigators also say Clark's fingerprints were found on a wine bottle left at the scene. Clark has consistently denied firing the fatal shots. His defense team maintains he did not kill the rapper. A grand jury indicted Clark for the murder in May of 2023. He remains on house arrest while awaiting trial. The case has faced multiple delays over the past 4 years. Clark's defense team has questioned the ballistics evidence and video used to arrest their client. Takeoff was 1/3 of the Grammy-nominated rap group Migos, along with Quavo and Offset. The group was known for hits like Bad and Bougie and Walk It Talk It. After Takeoff's death, Quavo launched an initiative to reduce gun violence in Atlanta. The surviving Migos members have not released music together since the shooting. And they won't be releasing no damn new music.
Nope. Why couldn't Takeoff be a survivor?
Oh!
That hurt me.
Yeah. That was,
Yeah,
It was so senseless,
very senseless. Like,
damn.
good enough with these guns and shooting people. What? And then it's on camera. Sir, you're on camera. Seen shooting. Like, be fucking
me.
for real.
It wasn't me.
Yep.
Oh, they're just, oh, God, y'all just so raggedy.
Just taking people's lives for just dumb shit.
Okay.
A dice game, child.
Ugh.
But look, you heard whose names was involved, right?
Yes.
That's why I was like, and I'm just gonna say that's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, you don't want none of that smoke
at all, honey.
Look here, y'all shouldn't even been there. Y'all should have been at home. Shouldn't even been over there with them folks.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have been. That was not your lane to be around those people.
No. Mm-mm.
Got too much going for you for that.
Hmm. Well, speaking of people who being somewhere where they're not supposed to be, honey, Geechee Gotti. I'm not even gonna, ask y'all out of curiosity because I already know y'all don't know who this person is.
I feel like that's a combination of a couple people on rappers. Like I'm like, who did they merge as one? What the
It sounds like a food dish. What the fuck?
No,
Well, baby, he was certainly at the wrong place at the wrong time in Ohio, honey. Because y'all see, I just shared here by way of hot new hip hop. Geechee Gotti arrested on drug charges in Ohio. But baby, what y'all say? He sound like a food. He sound like what else? He's Gorgeous Boo said he sound like something like two people merged into one.
yeah, you got it. What the hell is that?
Well, what it is, honey, is somebody who they found him with a bunch of pills, honey.
Oh Lord.
And it starts off by saying it looks like 2026 is off to a rough start for Geechee Gotti, who was arrested in Butler County, Ohio last week. Reportedly, the battle rapper is facing multiple drug possession charges and one failure to comply charge. The charges are tied to both Schedule 1 and 2 substances. According to WLWT, Westchester police stopped Gotti on Interstate 75 on February 5th. During the traffic stop, an officer allegedly found roughly 3,000 stolen opioid pills. Allegedly, the pills were oxycodone, morphine, and Vicodin. He and three other men allegedly tried to flee the scene, including Tyrus Crew, Anthony Ellison, and Laquan Miller. Ultimately, however, officers were able to capture them within just a few minutes. Body cam footage from the ordeal captures some of the tense moments leading up to the arrest. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground, officer shouted. I will shoot you. Get your hands in the air. At the men's preliminary hearing, Detective Kevin Berger of the Westchester Police Department detailed his alleged findings. There was a large amount of pharmaceuticals in the car that looked like it came straight from a pharmacy, he alleged. The drugs were found. The drugs that were found were from a pharmacy called the Medicine Shop in Bellevue, Ohio. We believe cash was found as well that was taken from a pharmacy in Perrysburg, Ohio. We're looking at over $10,000 to $15,000 worth of pharmaceutical drugs at least, the detective also alleged. That is what it is to the pharmacy. That's not what it's worth on the streets. So we're talking about lots and lots and lots of pills. Berger added that the men appeared to allegedly do this quite often. The group had been monitored by detectives since one of them landed at the Cincinnati Northern Kennedy International Airport earlier this month. So they were watching their asses, honey. They knew what y'all was doing. They was watching. It was just waiting for a moment to catch her. Crazy. So it just sounded like a pharmacy transaction going wrong. Maybe they had an inside job at the pharmacy. They were paying people for certain amounts of pills.
Folks is out of work.
Sound like a setup.
Yep. So. Damn, but no, to answer y'all question, no, I have not heard any of Geechee Gotti's music. I'm just learning of this person, who he is today, and I know he's a battle rapper. I think, where he from? Is he from Philly? Let me see.
I don't listen to that.
Well, I'm shocked you didn't know no lyrics.
Not him. That's only because I just found out about him. But if I did know him, I probably would.
Well, I mean, do you watch battle rap videos?
Sometimes, yeah. That's how I know who like Hitman Holla. I know Shuni the rapper.
Oh, okay. Look at you. Oh, that's
I know some battle rappers.
Hitman Holla, what's the call show? Hitman Holla?
On Nick Cannon. He's a battle rapper. He's very good.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what I kept seeing around. Who the hell is this guy? I guess he's a battle rapper. Kept seeing like, who the hell is this?
Wow. Oh, damn, I couldn't think of that.
He may not be good on Wildin' Out, honey, but because on Wildin' Out, he really not that funny at all. But he is a damn good battle rapper.
I will take your word for it because I will find out person.
Well, speaking of taking something, honey, they had a Ukrainian Olympian take his spot from the game because of a helmet that he wore. And when it comes to like politics and stuff, usually the Olympics say be neutral or don't be at all. And sure, he decided to not be at all. So y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ, Ukrainian Olympian pulled from competition over controversial war tribute helmet. Oh, go ahead, Libra Queen.
Oh, I was gonna wait until you was done, but hell yeah, take him off because they did the same motherfucking thing to Haiti. They made Haiti change their fucking uniform because it had Toussaint on it. So yeah, absolutely, motherfucker.
I'm
They had
with
to
you.
change those beautiful their uniforms.
They had to take off Toussaint from it. They just left the horse. But yeah, absolutely. Kick him out. You're out of here, buddy. You're out of here. Okay, that's it. That's all.
No, I agree with you, Libra Queen. Yeah, and it's and he made his choice. So I mean, he was told the rules. He tried to challenge it, and it didn't work. So it says Ukrainian skeleton star Vladislav Herakovic won't be sliding for Olympic gold this year because officials have benched him over a helmet honoring Ukrainian athletes killed in the war, and now the decision is sparking a global firestorm. The Ukrainian Olympian, widely seen as a legit medal threat, was disqualified from competing after refusing to ditch a custom helmet featuring tributes to more than 20 fallen Ukrainian athletes and coaches who died during Russia's invasion. Olympic officials say the tribute crossed the line. The International Olympic Committee ruled the helmet violated its strict ban on political messaging during competition, a policy designed to keep the games neutral and focus purely on sport. The IOC says it tried to work out a middle ground, offering to let Hirakovic wear a black armband during races and display the helmet outside the competition zone. But Hirakovic wasn't budging.
Oh.
The 26-year-old reportedly pushed to keep the helmet in competition, arguing it wasn't politics, it was remembrance. When he stuck to his stance, Olympic officials pulled him from the event entirely. The IOC said the decision was made with regret, emphasizing the rules apply to all athletes regardless of the message or cause. Officials also noted Hirakovic is still allowed to stay in the Olympic Village despite the disqualification. The ruling has ignited serious backlash, especially in Ukraine, where leaders and athletes are blasting the IOC for what they see as silencing wartime tributes. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has slammed the move, calling it a slap in the face to athletes connected to the Olympic movement who've lost their lives. Hirakovic, meanwhile, isn't backing down publicly and is expected to challenge the decision legally. The controversy also reignites a long running Olympic debate. Should athletes be allowed to use the global stage to speak on world issues, or should the game stay apolitical? The fallout from this helmet showdown is just heating up. So yeah, based on the language in this article, it does sound like maybe he's planning to challenge the Olympic Games in court. He ain't gonna get nowhere.
I mean, after you ain't gonna be able to participate, so and now what?
Mm-hmm.
Your event is over, then it's done. Like,
You can challenge all. I mean, they made themselves perfectly clear, and just like Libra Queen said, they did it with Haiti. So if they're gonna do it to Haiti, they're gonna do it to everybody. So they say
Meanwhile, what Haiti had was literally a part of their history. Like this not no. I guarantee you the designer didn't even think about the political implications of it. But like literally, if you Google Haiti, that's one of the first things that you find out is like, hey, there's a first Black Republic, and it's because of this, right? That's their literal history, and they took offense to them displaying artistry that express their history. So if they were gonna do that, and you hit him, no, like I'm sad that was something that he felt he needed. I'm not sad that it was something he felt that he needed to do. I'm sad that it's not the space where they're allowing him to do that, because it is sad that so many of those people are not here to coach or participate or compete or whatever. But at the same time, if they're going to make it an even playing field, then he needs to understand there's other shows, there's other opportunities and other ways to show you know, your support or your remembrance or your what's it called, your damn, I'm losing my word.
yeah.
hero.
Defiance. We'll say that defiance of what's going on in the world. They're trying to highlight or what's going on in the world or what's happening in your backyard. There's so many other ways of doing it, and the fact that he wouldn't do the black armband, because that's the quickest, easiest things to do. There's been a lot of people who have done that. Speaks a lot to the fact that he was not willing to compromise, and I applaud him for standing on business. But at the end of the day, if other athletes came in there doing the same thing, right? So Haiti, Congo, who we got? We got Palestinians and Palestine during the summer 2024 Olympics really could have got busy and did a whole lot of fucking protesting and things of that nature, but they did not do that. They just, they did what they did. They showed up, right? They could have absolutely had hella names, hella bodies, hella faces, but they didn't do that. They came to do the job that they came to do, and we understand that we are in a position where war is happening. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, you came here to compete. You risking everything that you have worked for to highlight people who I understand you want people to realize like the effect of this, but at the same time, like not being willing to compromise. Compromise, I think, is it's something that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when he's in his 60s or 70s, he may look back on, because there's a difference in trying to highlight, I think, versus like uh what's the I can't even think of their names, who did the Black Power fist, and the Australian guy who was standing there supporting them. He ended up getting blackballed from sports because he stood there with them. I can't think of the name of the athletes right now.
Jesse Owens won it.
Yeah, but because they did that, he stood there in solidarity with them, and he was greatly affected by just doing that, simply doing that in support of Black people. And he looked back on it and like he was proud of that. He still competed. He still did all his things. He was proud of doing that. He struggled afterwards because again he was blackballed. But like to not even get to the point of competing when you've put in all this time and effort and money and this and that, like, do you think that those people who were lost would want you to do that? First of all, because to me, I would be like, I think they would understand the sentiment that you're trying to do to highlight the fact that, hey, we lost our lives unjustly. But I think they would much rather you compromise on what the sport is wanting to do or what the Olympics is wanting to do, and still maybe post competition, post Olympic, interview or whatever, explain to them, hey, I wore their names on the inside of my helmet. Hey, these are the people that are not here that should have been here, to highlight that particular thing after the competition is over.
Yeah, I know that's right. Go ahead, Jilly.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I think the fact that they even offered him a compromise was uh, a nice thing for him to have some way of showing, his support for his fallen comrades. Um, I agree with keeping the sport event neutral, because then if they let that go and the Haitians go, and then everybody else could come in with their version of what they think they want to express, and then they're stuck with having to evaluate each and every instance, and
Oh, so
it just
much.
puts an unnatural burden on trying to determine what's apolitical and what's fair, what's not fair, and what's good and not good. I don't think that should be part of the Olympics. The Olympics is a coming together of nations. It's not a venue to show, you know, defiance or whatever. Um, I'm still glad about the two brothers who put their fists up, though. I ain't mad about that. But I'm just saying, it's really not for that. It is for the coming together of athletes from around the world to compete, and basically that's it. And if he wasn't willing to accept he could have put the names inside his helmet, like you said, or the pictures inside, and
Mhm.
then we wouldn't even know until after it happened. He could have said, "This is what I had in my helmet to support my fallen comrades." He
Yeah.
could have done that. So for him to not compete at all, and I think you're right. Would his the fallen comrades would have wanted him not to compete? You know, if that was what he chose not to do, that's on him. But would they have really wanted that, as opposed to him? We saw the helmet It's not like we didn't see it, and then they still offered him a compromise. Well, like that's on him. And for him
Yeah.
to now talking about he's going to appeal and whatever, blah blah blah
And
blah
do
blah.
what? The shit is over. You gonna appeal what, sir?
Go home.
Exactly.
Just go home.
Right.
And I know them fallen comrades probably like, this a stupid ass motherfucker. This
Because
motherfucker
They're supposed
stupid.
to compete.
right,
Jesse
it's
Owens and them competed, and then they showed like whatever they needed to show, Black Power, Fist, whatever.
Right.
Like, but they competed first.
Yeah, they didn't have a fist on their uniforms, that kind of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They didn't do that. So yeah, he could have done that on the inside of the helmet, and then we saw it later. So we've seen the helmet. You've made your point. Accept the
right,
compromise and compete.
right, and he lost the opportunity to make history for his country. How
Thank
how
you.
that's one of the biggest things that I remember from history with damn, I can't even think of his name now either. He's a one of the black track stars back in the day. He had to compete during a Nazi Germany time. And how he made them eat shit is because he competed and he fucking won. And they had to crown him. They had to fucking medal him, whether or not they liked it or not. You're sitting here, you're doing all this shit outside of these gates, out of this compound, where you think that people who don't look like you, who are not blue eyed and blonde hair, are lesser people, and we just beat you at your own game. He should have did the same thing. Went up
Right.
there and competed the way that he should have. He prepared for, won his medal, whatever it would have been, gold, silver, or bronze, and then said, "Hey, this is for the people who weren't there." Now he's historically referenced for his country, and now he has a bigger voice to be able to speak on behalf of them. This is just going to be a blurb, right? This is going to be a fallen opportunity, a missed opportunity, because all people are ever going to remember for the short period of time that they remember is that he chose not to compete because he wanted to make a political statement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right.
And the missed opportunity gone. When people 10 years from now reference this Olympics, they're not going to remember this story for very long. It's not going to be talked about. They may say, "Oh yeah, remember that guy?" That's about it. And it's sad, but it's the truth.
He
I
should
ain't
have
gonna
used
say remember that guy. That's, you remember that stupid ass motherfucker.
he
That's
should have used that defiance to whip their asses. He should have used that defiance to his advantage and did his best job. And maybe he would have won. And
He
that
was
that
actually
would have been
slated. People thought he was gonna like he was in contention to
They
win.
was he was
yeah,
he was a hot
yeah,
button.
yeah. So he
So,
lost his chance to even make a mark. And then they would say, well, yeah, and he was supporting his fallen comrades and he got out there and he won.
yeah.
So yeah,
But
he definitely
ego,
he fucked that up. He fucked it up.
pride, don't they? Some people just
What
let
they say,
that.
pride goes before the fall.
Okay.
No, really. And the only pride y'all need to deal with is the pride that comes in June. You know, the gays. That's the only pride y'all need to have. And that wrestling ain't gonna do nothing but fuck you up. For real.
Right? Yeah, yeah, he definitely missed the opportunity. But enough about him.
Child, girl, yeah. Speaking of pride fucking you up, honey. That damn J. Jermaine Cole, honey. When I tell you, look, first of all, okay, puppy, cover your ears, baby, because I'm about to talk about them shady Fayetteville niggas, and you know it's always love with you. Anytime I slander them Fayetteville niggas, I'm never talking about puppy, okay, y'all? Let's just get it out the way. But this Fayetteville nigga here, J. Cole. So remember how we learned that Cameron actually sued him for, pretty much a broken promise. He tried, Cameron did a verse on a song, and he was like, I'll do the verse for you. Just either come on my show or, come on one of my songs. And Jay-Z did neither, not Jay-Z, excuse me, J. Cole did neither one of them. So now, and you remember how Cameron took his ass to court, and now J. Cole, baby, when I tell you got his white mom's audacity, baby, fired back and says he wants this lawsuit dismissed, bitch. And do y'all see? I just shared here by way of all hip hop.
I wonder why he shaded Cameron. Like, I want to know what was the reason.
And I forgot to say, I got 3 more stories left, and the last 2 we about to see a pattern of J. Cole, honey, doing shady shit. So, J. Cole, it's not looking good. It's not looking too good for you, bro. But y'all see this all hip hop articles. It's exclusive says J. Cole claps back at Cameron, accuses rapper of disparaging him for leverage in Ready 24 war. Ciao. J. Cole is pushing back hard against Cameron and his claim that their Ready 24 collaboration came with strings attached, denying that he ever agreed to trade the verse for a future feature or podcast appearance. In docs obtained by All Hip Hop, J. Cole and his company, Cole World Inc., say Cameron voluntarily and without condition appeared as a feature performer lyricist on his single verse on Cole's recording of Ready 24 in New York City. They deny Cam's claim that conditions were attached to the 2022 studio session and stress that Cam never objected before the track dropped on Cole's 2024 project, might delete later. Cole's lawyer conceded that from time to time the two would have discussions about the possibility of Cole working with Cameron on one of his songs, but no commitment was ever made to do so, nor was there any agreement or condition related to Ready 24 to do so. They also rejected any claim that J. Cole promised to appear on Cameron's It Is What It Is podcast, writing that no commitment was ever made by Cole to do so, nor was there any agreement or condition related to Ready 24 to do so. Crazy. J. Cole frames Cameron's verse as a standard feature that he authorized and even encouraged Cole to use. The rapper claims Cameron encouraged and blessed J. Cole's use of his performance and it was to his career benefit, and only later began to demand unreasonable conditions never agreed to by Cole or an excessive fee inconsistent with industry standards. J. Cole says those demands were followed by a lawsuit to publicly disparage Cole as leverage. J. Cole is asking the court to throw out the case, declare that Cameron has no ownership interest in the Ready 24 sound recording, and rule that he has no right to an accounting or any other equitable relief. Baby, when I tell you that shit, is that girl? When I tell you I was gagged, honey, I said, J. Cole, really? But then again, why am I surprised? Because I tell y'all all the time, them Fayetteville niggas be shady as hell. But go ahead, Libra Queen.
Jermaine Cole. But this is why you get shit in writing. The fuck? Quit playing with me. Quit motherfucking playing with me. This is why you get shit in writing. And this is why he also, you know what I'm saying? This is why he backed out of them beasts, because baby, you ain't really got no backbone. You're really a spineless ass nigga for some shit like that. But you know, allegedly. But facts. But this is also why you get shit in writing or recording or however you need to get it, because baby, no. Ain't no you playing on my motherfucking top and you playing with my motherfucking money. No. Hell fuck no.
I'm like, what made him do this? What made him be so flaky like this?
Listen, he got a white mama.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made him do it. He got the audacity of his white mama.
And that's just what it is. It really, because I could not believe him. And first of all, oh yeah, he did the verse, but I didn't agree to anything. You think Cameron really got on your verse for free, my nigga? Are you kidding me? Now J. Cole is good, but you ain't that good for somebody to want to appear as a free feature on your shit. That's just like it don't work like that.
Especially somebody that's established. It's not even like you helping up a lower rapper, like giving him a boost. You are established. Pay me my money. What the hell?
A free feature and also no writing credit so that I can at least get some residual, bitch, please.
Okay, right. And if you don't want to give me that, then at least make an appearance on my podcast, especially when you got your new music dropping out. That'll do me some good. Oh no, he ain't want to do none of it.
He going around in a Honda Civic selling CDs out the back of his fucking trunk. Please, sir. Please.
They already call you a boring rapper. I mean, I enjoy him occasionally, but I like a little, a little something here, a little too. But
you know what? The last of J. Cole I've heard was Forest Hill Drive. That's it. That's all.
That was my shit, honey. He made it do what it do with that damn album. I ain't gonna tell you that was my shit.
I mean, I like a little one too, and maybe I like them like on features or something. There's certain rappers you just too much of it. I can't listen to it. But yeah, I mean, all right.
I don't like this because he got these New York niggas be like, damn, them niggas from North Carolina shady. When the whole time it's just them Fayetteville niggas who shady. Said, the drum ain't got nothing to do with that. It's all love. Let me stop before because you know J. Cole is not shy about punching niggas in the face. So let me chill.
What?
Oh yes, girl, he punched Diddy in the face.
Oh, well, then he deserved it. So there you go.
He surely did because Diddy said he'll cut his throat, and J. Cole said, "You'll cut what? Wop." Like nigga, I'm from Fayetteville.
Dead mom. Hello.
Hello. Well, speaking of Fayetteville, honey, remember I said I had another story that's kind of exposing the pattern of J. Cole doing shady shit. So now we got actually a rapper from his hometown that's speaking out and said, "Child, fuck a J. Cole." And y'all see, I got another all hip hop exclusive. J. Cole's hometown enemy, 910 Space, demands public fight. So, Fayetteville rapper 910 Space wants to settle his beef with J. Cole the old fashioned way. He's calling for a public fight after Cole targeted him on Poor Things from the Fall Off album. 910 Space sat down with all hip hop's Chuck Creekmer and DJ Thorough to break down the 2 year feud. The conflict dates back to Cole's early career when 910 Space claims he helped the Future Star gain studio access. According to 910 Space, he brought Cole to Baseline Studios in New York around 2005 through his connections with Corey Guns. Cole comes with us. The dude throw on a T-shirt and that say "I produce for Jay-Z" already, and 910 Space recalled. Like how the hell? So I'm like, we already Guns don't be on no extra stuff. So during that studio visit, J. Cole met his future manager through connections Space has made. Space claims this meeting became crucial to Cole's eventual signing with Roc Nation. Years later, when Cole signed to Jay Z, he reached out to Space for help navigating Fayetteville's club scene. Space assisted, no contracts or payment, getting Cole VIP access and free bottles at local venues. Cole didn't know the city because he'd been off in college for so long, so he needed me for that, Space said. I'm just a dude helping out a brother from my city. The relationship soured when Space asked Cole to return the favor. After losing a potential deal with Huddy Six, after losing a potential deal when Huddy Six died in a car accident, Space approached Cole for assistance with his own music career. J. Cole offered Space a position with Dreamville, but preferred to remain independent. He preferred that Cole pass his music along to industry contacts rather than join Cole's label. I could never let you be my boss because of the things you asked me to do for you in certain situations, Space explained in his reasoning. When Cole agreed to help, but then became unreachable, Space confronted him at multiple shows. The final confrontation occurred during Cole's Dollar in a Dream tour, where Cole promised to speak after his performance but left without addressing Space. This nigga did this show and left and didn't say shit to me. I ain't see the nigga. That's how we got to where I'm dissing you, Space said. So now when No Space released Light Skinned Jermaine in 2024, taking shots at Cole's character and career. J. Cole's response came on Poor Thing, where he raps, "This dude back at home been talking slick, and I done heard him. You got your name going. These dudes like that gon' throw their dirt on." The track continues with Cole calling out his opponent. "Don't pull out no pistol. Run me my fade. Come get your issue. No one gets sprayed. Win or you lose. Live to fight another day." Now, when No Space sees this as Cole finally acknowledging their beef publicly. The biggest thing I want to see happen is him live up to that fade he's talking about publicly. Now, when No Space told allhiphop.com. The Fayetteville native has footage documenting his early relationship with J. Cole, which he plans to include in his upcoming documentary, Before Space. The film will feature appearances from Kanye West, Fab, Kevin Hart, and others. I got footage of everything. The documentary will show it, 910 Space promise. Anybody try to contest anything I'm saying, the documentary will show. J. Cole recently visited Fayetteville for promotional activities, driving around in a black Honda Civic, similar to the one 910 Space says they used during Cole's early career. 910 Space chose not to confront Cole during that visit. Let Fayetteville have this moment. They need to be peaceful, he explained. He got that right. Let the city be happy and let the city embrace this moment. 910 Space maintains that he wants to keep the conflict physical rather than involving weapons. I don't know nothing about no stuff with no guns, man. All I know is fade, he said. Mm-mm. So y'all think you think he gonna get that fade? Hell no. Then again, though, maybe go out to catch them on it with that. I don't know. Girl, one thing about Fayetteville though, I have to say, baby, they got if you want to fill up your car with some gas, baby, I have never seen gas that cheap anywhere in North Carolina. So I went to Fayetteville, against my will, with some family one time. Because if I had a choice, I would have said, I'm not going out there. But they didn't tell me. They gonna tell me after the fact when we was on the highway, girl, and I couldn't do nothing about it. But anyway, nice time. And I was just really shocked. And they was like, yeah, the Fayetteville native in the car was like, yeah, gas is always like this. If it's always cheap out here. I'm like, I had no idea. This is dope. So maybe I'm guessing they had something to do with the people in the service. I guess it's like is that a thank you to them or I don't know. But yeah, but if you see me in Fayetteville, honey, you might want to call the authorities because the bitch probably been kidnapped, honey. I was definitely out there against my will. but you see, this highlights J. Cole doing shady shit. And then you see how this using the same language that Cameron used, and he was pretty much saying how J. Cole will promise one thing, and then when it comes time to do something, or when it comes time to hold his ill of the deal, then he gets missing, or he won't return phone calls, or he tries to avoid people. So
also, there's a reason why Ari is not with him anymore. I'm just saying.
Make that up.
He's not invincible. I'm just saying.
Fayetteville niggas, honey. But the gag is, I have actually been what you say, boo?
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
The gag is, I've actually been watching J. Cole for a very long time. Even before he was J. Cole, he was back in the day. He was on MySpace as The Therapist, and he was actually a really good rapper back then. So he was just one of those people you kind of knew was gonna do really well. So yeah, that's that on that. But I ain't know he was shady, honey. Shady, allegedly. Well, that's that on that, honey. Well, the last story I have for us today. So Shine, y'all know Shine, Belizean King, who did all that time for Diddy.
Yes.
Well, he's about to celebrate his the 25th anniversary of him, doing his thing as a rapper. So y'all see, I just shared here by way of vibe, and you see how it says, Shine announced his homecoming concert celebrating 25th anniversary of debut album. And I just have to say, he has a really, really amazing story. For real, for real. And I'm not just saying this because if you wanted to say, like, hey, if you put in the chat GPT or something, like, give me Barack Obama, but make him from Belize, then you'll get Shine. But he's done really well for himself, especially what he's come from and having to take that fall from Diddy, allegedly. And also Vibe. This is actually the first article in Vibe I've seen in a long, because I don't want to say, I ain't saying nothing about nothing. I'm just saying that ever since Rolling Stone done took over there at Vibe, I've just been seeing less and less black articles. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But we were able to find this nice black article. And it says Shine is heading back to where it all began. The Belizean MC and politician has announced a special homecoming performance at King's Theater in Brooklyn on Saturday, May 2nd of 2026 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show will not only mark his long-awaited return to the borough that raised him, but also celebrate the 25th anniversary of his self-titled debut album, a project that cemented his place in hip-hop history. Pre-sale tickets will be available starting today, February 12th at 10 a.m. with the code ROSE, while general on-sale tickets begin Friday, tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if y'all want them early today, honey, go on and get them tickets and use ROSE as a promo. Why? Well, side note, why is it ROSE? Why? Sean, what you doing, honey? Why are they calling you a rose? Honey. Anyway. It is surreal to return to the stage in the neighborhood where I grew up for a night of performances celebrating classic raw hip hop, the gruff voice MC said in a statement accompanying the news. Released by Bad Boy Records on September 26th of 2000, Shine debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and was later certified gold by the RIAA. The album spawned standout singles including Bad Boys and Bonnie and Shine, both featuring Barrington Levy, as well as That's Gangsta, records that helped define the gritty sound of early 2000s New York rap. While incarcerated for his role in the 1999 club New York shooting, Shine released his sophomore album, Godfather Buried Alive, in August of 2004, following a reported $3 million deal with Def Jam. The project debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200, selling 158,000 copies in its first week. His remarkable journey was further chronicled in The Honorable Shine, a documentary released in November of 2024, highlighting his meteoric rise, fall, and evolution into public service. Then they got a link where you can purchase his tickets. Don't forget to use that code Rose, honey. Why they calling you a Belizean Rose Shine? You know how they say the rose be making the girls come, honey. Yeah. I'm just saying because the debut album don't have nothing to do with a rose. I don't see any roses like on his when you type Shine in Google. Nothing about a rose come up. So why is the promo code Rose? And he's performing at the King's Theater in Brooklyn. Ain't no roses over there. So I think it has something to do with what he be doing in the bedroom. I can't prove it, but there you go. So, well, yeah, congrats to him. I mean, I enjoyed the album 25 years ago. Truly, I did. But did I enjoy it enough to go and see it now and pay for a ticket to? Probably not. But if you are that person, then that's for you. And don't forget to use discount code Rose. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I have for us today. So before we head out, I always want to ask y'all, did you have any tea that you want to share or any tea that I might have missed? All right. Well, y'all, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. Don't forget to subscribe to a bitch, honey. Oh, and the gag is today is actually Hug Day. Today is National Hug Day. So shout out to y'all. Here's a nice virtual hug from Auntie Derek. Subscribe to me so you can get hugs in your inbox. And go to auntiederek.com and hit the big green subscribe button at the top left. It is free. And join my mailing list, bitch, for some free hugs in your inbox.
And tomorrow's Black Love Day.
Tomorrow's Black Love Day. It sure is, Al. Oh, and Puppy says hugs his specialty. I know that's right. I can't wait to get the biggest hug from the puppy, honey.
Aww.
But we will be back tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time if you can make it. But until then, you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Bye, everybody.